So, what's the point of dating, you guys? Dating is so that you can get to know somebody. And for women, we want lasting love. I would say the majority of people want lasting love, whether they want it in marriage or they want it outside of marriage. I think most people at some point want love that lasts forever, unless they're just a player of some kind. So, fearful avoidants want to date, at least women do. When we date, we want it to last. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time dating somebody that we're not invested in, that we're not seriously interested in. We're just not going to waste our time that way. We're too busy. We're too busy for that. So I want to talk about how we can get to the lasting love, because that's what most women want to figure out these days is, how do I get a love that will last? You're looking at your friends, you're looking at people that you know, you're looking at people on YouTube, on Instagram who have found the one, and you're like, okay, how are they doing that? And especially if you're fearful avoidant, you lack the roadmap. So you're looking at these people like, how do they even get that far in a relationship? So, creating a map for fearful avoidant individuals in a relationship involves understanding their unique traits and challenges. Fearful avoidant attachment styles often manifest in a mix of anxiety and avoidance, leading to difficulties in intimacy and trust. So, here's a structured approach for both males and females to navigate their relationship. You got to have self awareness. Recognize situations that provoke fear or anxiety in intimacy. Reflect on past experiences and understand how previous relationships influenced current behaviors. It's like creating a wall of mud. Every time you date somebody, you're collecting information. And for fearful avoidance, it may not be good information. A lot of it may be, how did I mess up? That person hurt me. I don't want anybody to hurt me again like I hurt that person. I don't know what I did wrong. Why did that person leave me? So you need to develop some self-awareness. Number 2, communication, open dialogue. You need to have honest conversations about your feelings and your fears. And you may think that you shouldn't do that because you don't want to share things with people that they won't like. But you are a human being, and by doing that, you invite someone into your world. If you don't do that, you're keeping people out of your world, and that's a business transaction. We're talking about relationships. So I want you to use I statements. Express your feelings without blaming your partner. So, for example, you will say, I feel anxious when. Number 3, establish trust. You want somebody that you can trust, right? So you want to be someone that others can trust too. So you want to keep your word. So that involves consistency. So show reliability in words and actions to build trust over time, and be vulnerable. Share personal stories and fears to foster connection. Number 4, because we're trying to get somewhere, I'm trying to build a map for you to follow so that you can get lasting love. And I want you all to have that. So, number 4, set boundaries. This can be hard too, because if you set the wrong boundary, the person may leave you. Fearful avoidant is afraid of that. But boundaries are necessary, because if you do the opposite and you just let them treat you any kind of way, that's not going to build a solid relationship either. So you're going to have to take some risk. So set boundaries, personal space, respect each other's need for space and independence. That could be hard for fearful avoidant when they're in their anxious state. Discuss boundaries. Clearly define what is acceptable and what is not in a relationship. And then number 5, you want to seek reassurance. Fearful avoidants need a lot of reassurance. They may not ask for it. They may not tell you that they need it, but that is the thing that they need in order to feel good in a relationship and to build trust. So, affirmations regularly express love and commitment to each other. And you may want to have some affirmations that you say to yourself that are positive. Ask for reassurance. It's okay to ask for affirmation when feeling insecure. And bottom line, every single person on earth feels insecure. Confidence is awesome. I want you to show confidence as much as you can. But every now and then, if you need reassurance, ask for it. It's okay. Number 6, manage conflict. You want to stay calm. Approach conflicts with a level head, avoiding blame. We don't want to go into immature mode. Of course, there are couples who fight all the time, and that's what they do. But you want to take a mature approach to managing conflict. Try to work through it. That means you're not stonewalling because you didn't get your way. You might write down your thoughts and give them to the person. You might think that's cheesy, but it's better than stonewalling or screaming at somebody. And it's a good way to get your thoughts out, erase them, and write them the way you want them to sound. Problem solving together. Focus on solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. How can we solve this? How can we move forward? 7, practice self-care. Individual therapy. Therapy is so popular right now. So consider professional help to help you with your attachment issues. And mindfulness and relaxation. Take time to relax. Number 8, you want to foster emotional intimacy, and you can do that with quality time. So you want to make sure that you're spending time together engaging in activities that you both enjoy. Fearful avoidants have a pull away side and avoidant side. You cannot just go like 2 weeks, a week, a month, and not interact with this person and then think that they want to stay with you or trust you. You're sabotaging your relationship. So you got to be consistent, okay? And express affection. Regularly show physical and verbal affection in a way that feels comfortable. Sometimes we will have people who are avoidant who want no physical contact at all. Some things that you're not used to, you're going to have to get used to. And maybe you don't want to be hugged all day long every single day. You got to figure out a way to give someone affection if they need it and get used to it. Number 9, be patient. Give time. Healing and growth take time. Be patient with yourself and each other. When you meet someone new, you're going to bring out each other's junk more than likely. So be willing to work through some of that. I'm not talking about a mountain load of junk, but just things that come up, work through them and celebrate progress. We spend so much time beating ourselves down for not being perfect, but I want you to acknowledge the small steps forward in the relationship. And number 10, seek support. There's nothing wrong with that. We all need support, which is why I wrote in my book, Flip the Script on Love, because I understand I need support, and it's not my point of view. We all need someone else's point of view sometimes and not just our own, because we already know what we're thinking and doing. So you can use my book as a way to build confidence with your love life, okay? So you want to read books on attachment, educate yourself about attachment styles to better understand each other. So by following this map, fearful avoidant individuals can work toward healthier relationship dynamics, fostering understanding, trust, and intimacy while respecting each other's boundaries and needs. So dating can be exciting, yet sometimes a daunting experience. So here are some basic steps to help you guide you through the dating process. You want to do some self-reflection, understand what your goals are, and know yourself. Number 2, meet new people. Getting to know people, socializing, that takes practice. So you want to put yourself in a print-rich environment, even if that's a dating site, And I think people give up so quickly these days. You met these three people, it sucked, they were terrible, they disappointed you, but you haven't met person number 4 or 5 or 10. Person number 30 might be amazing. So push through. So online dating, socializing, that might be a great way to meet someone new, and just don't give up so quickly. Number 3, initiate contact. Start conversations. Approach someone you're interested in and strike up a conversation. Be friendly and open. Show genuine interest in getting to know the person. And you can practice these skills even when you're at work. So just being friendly, being open is a good thing. Practice it. Number 4, plan dates. Choose interesting activities, plan dates that allow for conversation and connection, such as coffee, dinner, or outdoor activities, and be flexible. Be open to suggestions and willing to try new things. And you might say, as the woman, well, he needs to take the lead. I want him to plan the dates. Honestly, most of the guys, even super macho masculine guys, have like always asked me where I wanted to go or what I wanted to do. And I don't know if it's because they don't want to get rejected or they can't think of anything. It's not uncommon for a lot of men to put that on you. And I think they want it to be a place that you enjoy and they're just going with the flow. So I personally think that's okay. I think you can still have a very masculine man who will open car doors for you, who will pay for the date, who will be chivalrous, who will pull out your chair, who will be respectful. I think that's okay. So you might want to start keeping a list of places and things that you can do so that when you meet the person, you're ready and it's not a place of stress for you. Number 5, communicate clearly. So we want to be honest, share your thoughts and feelings, and listen actively. So you don't want to do all the talking. Men sometimes say they can't get a word in. And I think women we're just used to talking to each other. But when he has something to say, stop and say, I want to hear what you have to say. That's super important. Number 6, take it slow. Don't rush. Allow the relationship to develop naturally without pressure. And I'm not talking about waiting 10 years, not even 2, like 2 years. Okay, now we need to, what's happening here? Are we getting married? Because 2 years of your life is a lot of time, especially when you think about women that they have their 20s and mid 30s. It's not like they have 40s, 50s, 60s, 70 to have a baby. So 2 years, that's enough. Okay, either you want to marry her or you need to let her go so she can find somebody else, because we just biologically we don't have time. And I know men don't understand that, but if it were flipped, if you were in a woman's shoes, you would understand. So, but at the same time, after 1 week or 1 month or even, 3 months, I think you should see some type of progress, right? It shouldn't be, okay, I only hear from him once a month and you think something good is happening there. It's not. But at the same time, sometimes you need to let a relationship develop naturally, because if you don't, you could be missing out on somebody that you could really fall in love with. Seriously, sometimes it takes some time. We already talked about setting boundaries, which is discussing your comfort levels. If you don't want to be intimate before you're married, then you have to establish that. I would say give it some time, get to know this person, let them get to know you, because that's none of his business at first. It doesn't even matter because you're getting to know each other, and respect each other's space. And then you want to evaluate compatibility, reflect on the dates that you went on, and communicate any concerns. That doesn't mean that you're nitpicking or you're being rude or you're picking on every little thing. Let some things go. Number 9, be yourself. Authenticity is important. Do not try to be someone else because He might not like someone else. He might like you. And confidence. You gotta show confidence. Even if you feel insecure, and I know that's a little bit of a contradiction, but be confident, embrace who you are, and project confidence in your interactions. And 10, take care of yourself. Self-care is important. That involves your emotional and physical well-being during the dating process. Stay positive, keep a positive outlook, even when things don't go perfectly well. And number 11, know when to move forward or let go. Recognize red flags. You might want to make a list of 3 things ahead of time that are your red flags, and then make decisions. Decide whether to continue dating, take a break, or end things if they're not working out. So by following these steps, you can navigate the dating landscape with more confidence and clarity, leading to more meaningful connections. So I think I've given you a really nice map to follow, because that's fearful avoidance problem, is they don't have a map. So now you have a nice map, and hopefully we can continue going on this journey together. So put in the comments if there's something you want me to explore, a problem that you're having with a fearful avoidant, and I will try to help you. So hey, beautiful people, thanks for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments and what topics you want me to explore next. Your feedback means so much to me. Let's keep this adventure going. Don't break up with me. Be sure to subscribe and like the video. Check out my books on Amazon for insights on enhancing your love life, navigating narcissistic personalities, and exploring the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types. Links are in the description. You're amazing, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.